Football Manager 2022, Manchester City updated player rating. Shout out Iopa, and you know I cannot pronounce your second name, my G. But anyway, nickname the citizens own the status of the club. What a perfect time to make this video, by the way. After they get slapped by Liverpool out of the FA Cup with that dickhead goalkeeper, I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. Man thinks he's Edison. This is why we tell guys, yeah, don't pretend to be something that you're not, because that happens, bruv. You saw what Man did. Anyway, continental competition, European Champions Cup, and the history is absolutely, well, they're writing their history right now. That's what I'm going to say. So in 10 years' time, people will look back and be like, oh, 10 years ago, Manchester City was such a big club, man. But hopefully they can still do their thing, because this is my new team. Let's get into this. For the updated squad, we're going from Scott Carson all the way to Gabrielle Jesus. Let's see what Manchester City squad is saying, bruv. First off, in goal, we've got man like Scott Carson. We already know about Scott Carson. He's there for registration. Pep will probably admit that openly anyway. 35, but this time he kind of looks usable. I don't know if he's always looked usable. Like the reflexes 13, agility 13, 1-on-1's 14 is not too bad. And that's all we can take from this guy, because he's 35. No way is this guy lasting more than 3 years. And yeah, that's what we have for man like Scott Carson still. Only play him if you have to in an emergency. Yeah, and I highly doubt you will have that situation, man like Scott Carson. Oh, guess what? You can buy a new goalkeeper. All right, next goalkeeper that we've got is man like Edison. So the thing that makes me laugh, yeah, is that this guy as an actual goalkeeper, according to the game, he's not that good. In terms of his actual shot stopping, according to the game, it's not that good. Like 50 reflexes, 30 agility, and 31 1-on-1s is bang average. I'll call that absolutely disgraceful for a world-class goalkeeper. That's disgraceful. We've got guys that are pretending to be like him, and he can't even save the ball properly. But the thing that he can do is play football. As you can see, 20 kicking is not normal. 20 composure is not normal, bruv. 18 passing for a goalkeeper, ridiculous. He's got 17 technique under pressure. You've seen him. This guy's getting pressed, yeah, and then he's just cool as fuck. He just doesn't care, bruv. That's man like Edison. You've seen him. So yeah, he's very good, and in game he will be good at shot stopping. But the stats, they're not really going to show you that right now. But yeah, he looked very good statistically, and he's definitely signable, man like Edison. All right, the thing about this Zack Steffen guy is that when I've actually seen him, he hasn't looked that bad. Like every time I've seen him, he hasn't played that bad. But against Liverpool, the time when man needs you to step up, yeah, you bottle it like an absolute dickhead, which is why I can't trust this guy again. If the window was open in game, if he did this to you in game, yeah, and the window was still open, every single time we're going to replace him. I'll replace this guy immediately. You're not good enough, bruv. It's embarrassing. But yeah, statistically, he doesn't even look that bad. As we know, man, the 6 reflexes, 61 1-on-1s, 14 agility is not that bad. But still, overall, what he's done in that game is embarrassing. But anyway, yeah, everything I just said, you get. We've got the outfield players now. Before I even start, I already know a lot of the stats are going to be like mad overhyped, mad overrated and stuff. We know this because it's Man City, but still, I just want to say Pep Guardiola is the best manager ever, like, in my opinion, innit? And this is like years of him just building up his whole team with all the money that he wants. So all of the stats, they're gonna be a bit mad still. But still, we're gonna analyze them right now. Man like John Stones is first, and as you can see, 15 strength, 14 pace, 14 acceleration. Physically, he's amazing. Man's got the jump reach of 16, heading 14, and he can win the ball comfortably under pressure 17. He's an amazing player in this game. Definitely signable. He's 27. Sign him immediately. Say. All right, next we've got man like Ruben Diaz. He's 24, but if you saw him in real life, you wouldn't believe me. Safe, bruv. Anyway, man used to have 17 tackling. They've made it 18 now. We've barely seen him. He's been injured. So this game, let me tell you the bullshit, yeah? We've seen people like Kovacic, who have been saucy for years, have dead vision, like a pivot that's dead. We've seen this guy that's been injured since the update, well, since the last update, and he gets an upgrade in tackling. How? So man's learned how to tackle better when he hasn't been playing. Safe. Anyway, it doesn't make any sense, bruv. That's one thing. Man will just say it how it is. That don't make no sense. But you can see, extremely signable. Like, if you're PSG or something, I'm signing this guy immediately, innit? Yeah, amazing player, man like Ruben Diaz. 18 tackling. And next one we've got is man like Aymeric Laporte, bruv, or Laporte. Physical's amazing, as we know, bruv. I'm not really too sure about this guy in real life. He's just, you know, he's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, he's good in real life, to be fair, but still, statistically, he's amazing. He can play in many different positions. Well, you can't see that he can, but his stats tell me that he can play as a CDM. He can play as a centre mid, bruv. Like, he's got a pivot that's all 15 and above. The composure is 16, bruv. You get me? First touch 14 as well. He's very good. He's a very good, well-rounded player, man like Aymeric Laporte in games. Next one that I've got is man like Kaio Walker. This guy's 31 years of age now, and he's got faster. He's always had 18 for the pace and acceleration. Now it's 19 acceleration, 18 pace. Yeah, I remember that as well. So yeah, he's got faster now, even though he's going to the end of his career. He is 31. He gets to the byline and the game says that he can't even cross the ball, which is embarrassing. And he's one of those players that if you take away his pace, he is utterly useless. Or he's just bang average at best, as you can see. Like without his pace, to get him out of these dangerous situations that he puts himself in, he's useless. Let's be real. Man like Kaio Walker, bro. But as a squad player, he's very useful. And that's all I can really say. Wing back defend, but I'm just thinking about him in real life. I don't think his stats are like this in real life still. I think his crossing, I have to be real, I think he might have better than 11 crossing. I don't think his tackling is 13 though. I'll probably give him maybe 12, you know. I'm not going to lie. I think you can get at him still. I think you can be able to get at Kaio Walker if you've got good dribbling. But yeah, let's just move on. He's just decent without his pace. So next we've got this 36-year-old man like Fernandinho. Let's be real. If you're Manchester City, you're not going to really play this guy. You're probably going to sell him. And in real life, they're going to sell him or he's going to leave on a free. He's going to either retire as well. He's 36. What he has to give, I think he's already gave. So I think he's just there to collect that check, 200k a week. I would do it too. So would you. You get me? Fuck it. Man like Fernandinho, collect your money, my guy. All right, let me tell you when a statistic has come to fruition, yeah? If that's a word. I think that's a word. Anyway, man like Nathan Ake, yeah, we saw Konate absolutely smother him, bruv. You get me? 12 jump and reach, 15 head, and we saw that. The way he jumped over Nathan Ake like he wasn't there, it was like he wasn't there. You get me? Like, as a footballer, he's not a bad footballer, but I don't think you can play him centre-back, especially in these big games where you've got man like Konate that are triple his size, bruv. This guy's 5'11", and he was still made to look like a midget. That's how bad it is. So yeah, keep him as a left back, keep him as far away from that centre back position as possible, unless it's a complete emergency and you have to play him. Do not put this guy as a centre back because he will get embarrassed in the air. Our next player we've got is man like Managial Cancello. I've always said he's been one of those wingers that couldn't shoot it, so they relegate him to fullback, and that's what's happened, as we know, because he can still play winger, but he can play right back and left back. That just shows you how tactically astute he is, bruv. You get me? So 16 dribbling and 17 flair for a fullback. You've seen him, like when he's on that break here, when he picks up the ball and drives, he spins majority of the people that he comes up against. And then defensively, he's not that bad. Like he's dirty, innit? Like he's a dirty kind of player. He will actually like try and you know them smart fouls. That's what he's doing all of the time as well. He's got end product, which is crucial. Yeah, man like Managial Cancello, I rate him, and he's a very good player. Definitely signable, and yeah, he's a good player. The next one they've got is man like Alexander Zinchenko. He's very versatile, and you have to keep him in your squad. Unless you want to sell him and get someone like James Milner, I can't think of anyone else this versatile of that age. You get me? Yeah, very versatile. Man can even play striker, but he's not really good at anything. He's just okay at everything. That's what he is. Yeah, he's literally just okay at everything. I'm just going to move on because that's what he is, man like Alexander Zinchenko. So, all right, next player they've got is man like Rodri. See, now they're starting to respect the mental ability. They're starting to see how good this guy is in terms of his brain. Like, he's got a brain in it. Man like Rodri, 17 composure, anticipation 17, positioning 17. That hasn't always been there. That's an update. They've changed that, and I've noticed that change as well. The pivot is not that good. Well, it's just okay. It's doable, innit? I mean, 14 technique, 14 vision, 15 passes, all right. You get me? Strength 15. And in terms of him winning the ball, he's got 16 tackling. He's still very signable. Like, I would sign this guy. You would sign this guy. He's an amazing player still. Man like Rodri, good player. Next one they've got is man like Ilkay Gundogan. Amazing footballer, and he's that guy that you would play to keep the ball in it. When you're playing him in a possession system, he suits it amazingly. Especially with the trait dictates tempo as well. Under pressure, he's amazing. And you can't really get the ball off him. He's gonna have an accurate pass with a pivot that's all 16. First touch 17. He's just amazing. Yeah, man like Gundogan, another one that's signable. I think he's gonna leave Man City soon as well. Yeah, that's man like Gundogan. Next player they've got is man like Bernardo Silva. He's one of those players that can play until he's like 36. I still feel he's got like another decade in football, innit? See, like Fernandinho, he could probably do that in like a Portuguese team will probably take him for that long still, I'll be honest. At the age of 36, I predict that Bernardo Silva will still be playing football because he's got technical ability that's so sound that his legs, even though he's not blisteringly fast now, his legs, yeah, he doesn't really need to move that much. Like, they're starting to play him centre mid. That's how good he is. Like, right now, he can play wing, but they're starting to play him centre mid still. So yeah, as a player on the ball, you can't really get it off him. His ball retention is ridiculous. and his passing execution is good as well according to the game. Agility, mad thing, which is why you can put him out wide. But yeah, as a player, amazing. Bernardo Silva is one of their best players in it. Yeah, very good. The next player they've got is man like Kevin De Bruyne. And I know usually with these kind of players that are like seen as world class, I'll usually spend like 2 minutes just saying, oh, look at this. He's so good at doing this and it's amazing, which is all true, but I'm not going to do that no more. Like, I've realized it's kind of a waste of time. I can just literally say this guy, like, you can see his pivot is amazing. You can see his finishing is amazing. His end product, you can see that everything is literally green, which is obviously 16 and above. You can all see that. And yeah, De Bruyne, we already know in game, he's obviously going to be signable. That's what we're here for. The either footers or the unpredictability, that's what we're all here for, bro. Yeah. Man like Kevin De Bruyne, sign him immediately if you can. And in game, he'll provide you value in it. Yeah, very good. The next player they've got is man like Raheem Sterling. Let me keep this one short and sweet. One thing you need to know about Sterling is that no matter how bad his end product is, the reason why you always see him missing these sitters is because the amount of chances that he gets in it. And the reason why he gets those chances is because of his off-the-ball movement. Because his off-the-ball movement's so good, he will always get chances, no matter what team he's playing for. You can see that for England, he's looking like their talisman alongside Harry Kane. For Manchester City, although he might have got dropped, like, he's still effective. Like, he's still an effective player in it. And in-game, he's kind of the same still. Like, these stats, you can see them when you're playing with him still. So, yeah. Man like Sterling, I would sign him. I'm not going to lie. Maybe not on those wages, because 300k is a bit mad, but still. He's a definitely signable player. Yeah, he can slot into a gegenpress system amazingly. Man like Sterling. Next player that they've got is man like Jack Greelish. I know he doesn't get stats, bruv. We know that he doesn't get these numbers. Well, not yet anyway. He doesn't get the numbers yet, but he's one of those players that you enjoy to watch, which is why I think the 100 million that we all know that he was bought for is still worth it, innit? The reason why I say that is because under Pep, yeah, no one comes in and just hits the ground running like that. It always takes them time. So if this guy's under slander right now, everyone's going to have their flipping mouth shut next season anyway, when this guy actually gets into Pep's system, innit? So yeah, right now, just keep on watching him play, how he's playing in it, because he's very good to watch. And in game, end products, everything is there. So just give it time. Trust me. He hasn't got 15 finishing for no reason, innit? Even though he doesn't really score that many goals, there's a reason why he's got 15 finishing still. 16 crossing, amazing. And yeah, physicality is amazing as well. The dribbling is the main thing about this guy. We already know you can't get the ball off this guy. So yeah, that's the difference between him and Sterling. Sterling, you can get the ball off him, but this guy, you can't really get the ball off him still. Yeah, man like Greelish, bro. Next, we've got the 21-year-old Phil Folden, bruv. Now he's starting to, even though his stats have already matured, they're starting to get even better now. Like, he did not have 16 pace before. Now they're saying that he's got that blistering speed, bruv. You get me? Like, now man's got 16 pace, that's dangerous. He's a natural left winger, but we see him on the right, we see him centre mid, we see him striker. That tells you that he's going to be in the game for a very long time. Another 10 years, definitely man's going to be at the top level still, 100%. And yeah, Phil Foden, end product, the finishing is 14, which is there. I swear his long shots have gone down, so has his crossing. I swear he had 14 all here, I can't really remember. But one thing that I can say for a young player, the decision making is there, and that's what we need in it. Off the ball is very good as well. The reason why Pep plays him all the time is because he listens to what he's told, and he's got his own little twist on things as well. The way he moves the ball is amazing. The way he carries the ball is amazing. And yeah, that's why. I've seen him come off the bench and change the game. At the age of 21, he's doing that. That's how you know he's going to be an amazing player in the future. But yeah, Phil Foden, amazing footballer. All right, next we've got man like Cole Palmer, who's been promoted from the youth team, and he's doing his thing, you get me? He's got that pace that you can see, you can get away from people. He's not blistering fast, but he's still good. He's 19, very good number, 14 dribbling, 14 flair, on the ball is amazing. And then the end product, I'm seeing 13 passing, I'm seeing 13 finishing, I'm seeing 13 long shots. At the age of 19, 13 is an amazing number. Because that 13, when it changes to 14, you're going to look at him completely differently. Remember, I told you that first. So yeah, in the future, he's going to be an amazing footballer. Man like Cole Palmer, watch out for him. After watching Manchester City play for a lot of times, yeah, man like Riyad Mahrez is the shooter in it. Like, he will not stop shooting, bruv. You get me? Like, man, sometimes you're looking, and Grealish isn't a shooter right now. He's that guy that when he's on that left wing, he's going to hold on to the ball and recycle it. Mahrez is shooting every single time. That's what I've seen. So yeah, that's why he's got 16 finishing, which is one of the highest in this whole team, because he's a flipping shooter. And in game, although I'm not a fan of him in game, I've seen that he can be effective. Yeah, he can be effective still, definitely. He's Mahrez, and he can definitely be effective. But yeah, statistically, he's amazing anyway on the ball. Yeah, his dribbling is ridiculous. He's got execution of pass. I've seen him do one mad outside of the foot pass. in the Champions League game against Atletico. I forgot to talk about that, but I'll talk about that at the end anyway. But yeah, Mahrez, amazing footballer. And lastly, you've got man like Gabrielle Jesus. We met him on that left wing, indicating that he's not a striker, guys. He's not a striker still. If you're looking to play as Manchester City, I advise that you buy another striker because I don't think Gabriel Jesus is the answer. However, as a right winger, he's amazing. Like, he's amazing as a right winger. He beats his man every time. Well, not every time, but he's more likely to beat his man on that right wing. And then when he's on the right wing, he'll get to the byline, cross the ball, or he's got an individual brilliance dribbling him. He's a very good player still. But yeah, Gabriel Jesus, everything I just said. Yeah, as I said, Manchester City are writing their history right now. They're going to win that Champions League. What happened with them at Atletico is a madness, innit? I know it's kind of old right now, but still, like, I have to talk about it, yeah. How the hell is this Savage guy a footballer, bruv? And why is he not in UFC right now? The way he was badding up Folden, like, I'm sorry. I know, like, a lot of guys, I mean, Folden, I have to respect him because the humbleness that you showed, yeah, to not retaliate at this pussy, is a madness, bro. I can't lie, because a lot of guys would have punched him in his face. Let's be real. So, certain times, like, let's say, the way the ball was already out of play, so they're both running after the ball, but the ball's gone out of play. Why do you need to barge him if the ball's not in play? There's guys that would have kicked you in your mouth, bruv. I'm telling you, this guy would have got kicked in his face in certain countries, bruv. But yeah, as you can see, Manchester City, apart from that Champions League, they've won a lot of. Yeah, I think they've won. No, that's not everything apart from the Champions League. Still, they've got a lot of stuff to win. But still, Manchester City, they're writing their history right now. I'm gonna line them up so you can see how I would do things. And yeah, safe. All right, for me, I've chosen Gegenpress. I know Klopp plays Gegenpress, but I'm doing that with Manchester City right now. The only reason why is because it's the most broken tactic in this game. That's what I've seen in it. Like, man win invincibles, yeah, and back-to-back invincibles using Gegenpress. And I know it's the in-depth tactics, but I'm just showing you the tactical style, yeah. So Ederson in goal, obviously, sweeper keeper attack. Wing back defend Nathan Ake, don't embarrass me, please. Man like Nathan Ake is, please don't embarrass me. Anyway, no nonsense centre back, Ruben Diaz, and then ball playing defender on cover Laporte, bruv. Wing back attack Cancello, even though I'll probably put him complete wing back attack because Laporte is covering. And then advanced playmaker on support Ilkay Gundogan. He's a very good player still. Anyway, Mazzala. Man like De Bruyne, we're going for it. I ain't even used the deep plan play. You know, I have to. It's just my favourite role. I have to do it, bruv. Anyway, shadow striker, because Mahrez is playing striker, yeah, man's gonna have Silva as a shadow striker. They're gonna have a very nice link up. Mahrez, every time he gets the ball, is gonna try and shoot, so you might as well make him a striker until you buy Haaland, because everyone's gonna buy Haaland anyway. Manchester City are gonna buy Haaland. Remember I said that anyway. Jack Greelish in that left wing position, inside forward. Folden inside forward as well, and that's the team. You get me? That's a very good team. We already know they're gonna win the league. I make that prediction on camera. They're gonna win the Champions League. I make that prediction on camera. That's the double right there. They're gonna buy Haaland. I'm making that prediction on camera as well. And yes, bruv, you get me? So yeah, you lot. Liverpool next, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do Liverpool next. So yeah, you lot, if you like that video, like that video. Subscribe to the content, you know what to expect from me, and I'll see you in my next episode, bruv. Say.